Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. I have left it so long to do gas. Somebody told me yesterday, do a fill up. My gas tank is low, and that is true. It's 7 days since I did gas, so I'm going to do another set of 5 genuinely approachable Sudokus today and try and catch up with the speed by doing another one quickly thereafter, maybe on, Tuesday or something. Anyway. These puzzles are the genuinely approachable Sudoku puzzles set on the Discord server in the daily puzzle channel. And, well, it's normally been by Clover, Sam Cappleman-Lynes and Philip Newman, although we recently had a swap of the genuinely approachable pencil puzzle constructors. So we'll see what happens today. Not entirely sure who we're going to get, but really looking forward to giving it a go. So don't forget that if you like approachable puzzles, our apps are a great source of them, and you can get to that from those from the link under the video to the apps, and so much more going on the channel. Everything on Patreon, including the monthly competition, a crossword, lots there. There's lots of obviously quality content in the apps. There's tons going on the Discord server. We've got a book coming out, our second book, which we're looking forward to trying to put together. There'll be a Kickstarter launch shortly, and loads just always happening around the channel. But I am going to go through the rules of all of these puzzles first and then try them myself. We've got the World Sudoku Championship coming up soon, and the practice on this sort of puzzle is invaluable. Right, so I'm going to read what was put on the Discord server about these puzzles, because it can be amusing as well as informative about what the puzzles are. So we're going back to September the 5th now. So Clover says, "Good morning, friends. I liked this puzzle so much, I put a ring on it." Oh. I'm sorry about that pause. I was just looking at the Discord server, and there's a big pink ring in the puzzle. But that's an example. Right, so I should just read. In today's count difference Sudoku, we count differently by skipping all of the numbers we don't like 7 and 46. That's been crossed out. Sorry. Normal Sudoku rules apply. If a white circle appears between two cells, the number in the circle tells you how many different digits appear in the surrounding ring of 10 cells. Oh, I see. So this is an example ring. I thought some marking had got missed off the puzzle. So if this is telling you that 8 different digits, because of that number 8, appear in these 10 cells, it's counting the different digits, hence the title. Okay, I'm sorry, I hadn't understood that. Well, I mean, I hadn't read it, but there we go. Now I do understand that. That's why there was a kind of image that seemed to differ from the puzzle on the screen. Right, get over your panic. I just thought we might have uploaded the wrong puzzle somehow. Now, there are some times given. We'll try and attach them in the... Well, we'll show them in the description field, the times for 2 hats for a quick solve or 1 hat for a slower solve. The dinosaur you get if you don't achieve those is a numerable Nanuxsaurus. And then we'll go on to Sam's first puzzle of the day, a killer thermo. Good afternoon. Today's gas is a killer thermo Sudoku combining 2 of my favorite common variants. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers along thermometers must form an increasing sequence starting at the bulb end. Now, it doesn't have to be an arithmetical sequence. They must increase. Numbers in cages must add up to the indicated total. And the dinosaur this time is a preferred Parasaurolophus. Now, we go on to Philip's puzzle, and note for Mark. This was originally posted by Sham Cappleman-Lynes, the evil doppelganger. The puzzle is an inversion of yesterday's with the placement of cages and thermos swapped. Oh, is it? That's brilliant, isn't it? Look, if you swap the cages and thermos, you get this. And Philip's provided some digits. So, bad morning. Today's gas is a thermo killer Qu'est-ce que c'est Sudoku combining 2 of your least favorite common variants. So all of that is the absolute opposite of the day before. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers in cages must add up to the indicated total and cannot repeat. Numbers along thermometers must increase starting at the bulb end. I don't like the use of sequence. People have complained about that before. The dinosaur is an abhorred Adiopaphosaurus. And that is the third puzzle. So we go on to the fourth one, Little Killer by Clover. So today's gas harkens back to a classic prank. Get yourself 3 pigs and label them 1, 2, and 4. Release them in your school or office or prison. Sure, whoever's in charge of preventing fun will probably find the 3 pigs pretty quickly, but how long will they spend trying to figure out where pig number 3 is hiding? I've conveniently labelled 14 diagonals in this Little Killer Sudoku as 15. Is there a 15th 15? I suppose you'll have to solve to find it out. Well, I may not bother to check at the end of the puzzle whether a 15th diagonal could have been labelled 15. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along a marked diagonal must sum to 15. Digits may repeat along a diagonal as long as they follow Sudoku rules. And the dinosaurs are cheeky cum noria. And then the final puzzle for today will be by Sam. Today's gas is not a quadruple killer because that sounds like someone you really don't want to meet in a dark alley. No, it's much safer to call it a killer quadruples Sudoku. Or maybe not much safer, but marginally better at least. In this puzzle, normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers in a cage can't repeat and must add up to the given total. The numbers in a white circle must appear in the 4 cells around that circle, and the dinosaur is a frightening Fulgurotherium. So there we go. There are 2 links for each puzzle. One is in our software via tinyURL, and if you can't use tinyURL, you can play the puzzle instead in fpuzzles. So that is what we have going on. I am going to start my clock for each puzzle, try and solve it as quickly as I can, talking while I go. Let's see how we go. Let's get cracking. So this is the count different. I didn't like this rule set. So there are only 4 different numbers around here, so they're always 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's incredibly helpful. As always with Clover, start in the top left. I will never actually learn that this almost always works, but there we go. Now, there are then, 5's not, they're clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So we can put 1, 5 there. That's now a 2 in the box. That's a 3, so that's a 4. So these low numbers are very helpful. Maybe, oh yes, of course, a 9 says you've got to get all the Sudoku digits around here. And it's 10 cells, so 8 is the repeat. This is like an extra region. Oh, what an interesting rule set, actually. So the 9 is up here. 1, 8, 3, 4. 5 and the 2 are down here. The 9's up here. It's slightly different. I'm going to just highlight that extra region, which has to have, actually, let's take out the 8. That is a set of the digits 1 to 9. This one as well needs 3, 7, and 6 put in. So the 3 has to be there. And that is a weird 6, 7 pair. How interesting. That's also 6 or 7 because 9 in the column goes there. Then we can do 8, 1, and 5 here. 1, 5, 6, 8, 3. So that's a 2 and a 4. 7, 9 pair. Thank goodness this is an approachable one of these. I think it'd be a bit of a head wrecker if it was harder. 1 and 5 there. Now we've got to get 8. I mean, that's hard. 8 different digits is not a very tractable number. 6. Oh, right. Here they are. 2, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8. So we can only select from those digits. Yes, those are quite easy. I don't know about this. 2, 4, 8, 7, 3, or 6. Oh, no, it can't be 3. There's a 3 down below. Right. Now, 1, 8, 2, 4, 3, that has to be 9, naked, given the weird constraint we've come up with. And that has finished off all the clues. This needs to be a 7. Yes, it has. Weird puzzle. Right. But I think we're making good progress now. 9, 6 there. I was going to try and go down that column. Can't. That's a 9. 5 and 9 in the row. 6 and 3 in row 6. 1 and 7, yes, in row 8, and 9 and 5 in row 2. So now we've got just a bunch of diagonal cells to put in. 2, 4, not diagonal, corner cells in their boxes. That's a naked 8. Then 9 is a hidden single 8. Oh, something's gone wrong there. Hopefully it's just that I mistyped a 4. Yeah, I think that seems to fix everything, thank goodness. 9 is here. 8 is here. 6 must be there. So the 1, 2 pair that I haven't filled in reveals those other digits. That's a naked 1, fixes 5 and 1. I think this time's going to be all right. That's a 3. 4, 2. I'm suddenly stuck at the end. Oh, 5 I can place. 1 and 2. Oh, don't get stuck here. Oh, I haven't finished this one. 1, 8, 7, 9, 6, 5, 4. Well, it doesn't matter. That is 2 or 3. Well, it is 2 then. Oh, I see. No, it does matter. We definitely do need one more of those digits. Wow. Okay. That's, oops, 4 there, 1 there, 1 and 2. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. So even with the sort of stumbling and the hesitation, job got done. Wow. Yeah, that wasn't simple. Right, killer thermo. So just ignore the word sequence in this. They don't have to be a mathematical sequence. Right, let us get cracking. So across the bottom, the cages add up to 27, 37, 37. I know the secret, so I subtract 37 from 45. And the same up there, exactly the same total. Right, that's a 1, 3 pair. I'm going to do my pencil marking. Patented pencil marking. Nobody else can do it. 9 and 5. That can't be a 9. So this is now 6 and 7. I'm going to pencil mark this thermo. Now that can't be a 4, 9 pair because of the thermo rules. So, oh, that's a 9. Don't be silly. That's more hard. This 13. That again can't be 4, 9 because of the thermo rules. So this time it has to be 6, 7 in some order. Oh, but hang on. What's going on? This 11, it can be 4, 9 because of the thermo rules. 6, 7 is quite wrong. It is 4, 9, and that's the 4. So that I can put 5, 6 in that 11 cage. Cracky, I thought I'd broken it totally straight away. 2 and 3. Well, I mean, I had by putting in the 6, 7 pair, but all fixed now. 2 and 1. This can't be 1 or 2. So 3 or 4 there. 4 or 5. This can't be a 5 in a 10 cage. So we're flying now. I think the rest of this is just going to be doing good old Sudoku, isn't it? Oh no, we've still got this 11. Surely that 11 is going to be 5, 6. Yeah, I think it is. This is the only low digit that can be there. 7 or 9 here, but it can't be 9 because of the other digit in the 10 cage. 3 and 1 there because 2 and 4 are used up in the 6 cage. You just have to keep a bit alert about everything, and this comes together fine, but it'd be easy to just get hung up on something and not notice a clue somewhere. 5, 7 there, right, but we are going now. This is coming all right. Now there's got to be a 1 there by everything, by which I mean by Sudoku, by 8, by killer rules. There's a 6 there and a 6 there. That's an X-wing, so I get 6 here. What I'm trying to say is that's the only place to put 6 in row 4. The 3 is looking down there. 6, 8, 3, 7, 1. Yes, okay. I'm struggling still a bit in the middle. I don't know whether this is 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. If it's 1, 3, 4, it goes like that. If it's 1, 2, 5, boo. Don't know. Don't know. Ah, 1 is looking up at that cell. That looks back down at the 5. So that can't be a 5. In fact, this is now 2, 5, 3 as a triple. Maybe that still doesn't resolve. It does mean we know where the 1 goes in this. That can't be 2 now, if my pencil marking is right. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's an 8 because of the 2, 4 pair in the column. That's a 9. This is 2. I seem to have got 3, 5 in those cells, so I'm going to go with the pencil marking. Assume I got it right. Doesn't always happen, as we've already seen in this puzzle. But now 1, 9, 2, 3. We need a 3 in row 4. We need a 4 somewhere there in row 4. We need a 4 there in box 6. 5, 6, 8. 6 can't be there. I keep thinking this row, yes it is. 7 and 8 is now a pair. Okay, that was good pencil marking. So we get 5, 8, 6. Oh, the 7 has done this as well. Now we've got 2, 5 over here. We can do them. They're going to sort out our other triples, our other pairs, I mean. 8, 7, 8, 9 and 4. Just a few pairs to sort out now. 4, 2 there, 1, 8 there, and 1, 5 at the top. And no misprints. That's 4 minutes 47. So I reckon that's probably the 2 hat time again. Now we go on to the sham Cappleman-Lynes, and that's actually written in the puzzle title, but it's really Philip Newman. Again, don't worry about the word sequence. And let's get cracking. So 15 here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 9 in the row goes there. This is a 6, 7, 8 triple. The thermos are so tiny that they're almost useless. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, but it's much less helpful up here. Although actually the 3 has to be there because it can't be on the tail of this supposedly useless thermo. Obviously the thermo not quite as useless as I was claiming. Now 7 has to appear here, but I don't think it can be on a bulb. Actually, yes, it could be on that one just. That nearly trapped me. This is 7 or 8. Oh, this is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 there. That has to be 1 or 2. This has to be 2, 3. I mean, this is a hell of a way. Pencil marking tiny thermos. That's not what I want to be doing. Let's not do that. 21. That has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the sort of sum I need to be doing. So these are 8 and 7, 9 outside the cage. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 there. 8. That must be a 5. It's a sort of weird naked single given that it sees the 7, 9 pair. Yeah, you just have to do this in the right way, and very hard for me to figure out what that is. 3, 3. We need a 3 up here in one of those 2 cells. It could be there. So this 22 cage, that is helpful as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, so that has to be a 7. Oh, madness. Okay, so that triple was done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So that's going to be the same as that. Yeah, it works differently. That is 1 or 4. See, oh, Philip, why do you mess with my head in this way? I mean, I'm not saying this puzzle is very hard. I'm just saying it's a lot harder than all the others that we've done so far. That can't be a 1, so that's not a 2. Now the pencil marking is almost beginning to pay off. This can't be a 1. No. That can't be a 7 anymore because you can't put 8 in its tail. So 7 there. This can't be 1. It must be 4, 6, or 9. 8 by Sudoku is there. That's been available from the beginning. That can't be 8, so 8 is there. Now that's an 8. 6 is in one of those two. It can't be there on the bulb. Even though this cage needs a 6 in it, that couldn't have been 7, 8 or 9. So this is a 1, 2, 4 triple. In fact, 4 now has to be there. That 7, 5, 9 because of this helpful 9 down here. Now 8, 7, 5 in the top row. No, let's look in this row. Row 2, much more useful. 4, 5. That's become a 7, 8, 5, 7, 3, 6. So 1, 4, 9. So the 9 must be on the tip. It can never be on a bulb. 2, 3, 6. Oh, that has to be a 6, therefore. Gosh, this is a strange puzzle. That's 2 or 3. That fixes 1 on the bulb of that thermo. 4, 6, 1, 4, 6. That can't be a 4. That's unexciting. But no, it's in a 2, 3 pair now. So that's 6. This is a 7, 9 pair. This is just different from the others. It must be very straightforward now. 1, 2, and 5 in those cells. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. One of those is a 7. That's not helpful. There's a 5 somewhere down here. That's doing nothing. 7, 9, 1, 8, 4, 3. That is a naked 2. Could have seen that ages ago. Right, that puts 1 in the cage. Surely now we can crack on. Well, we can do the central column. This has to be a 3. That's all that's left. 8, 1, 6. No, not that useful. 5, 6 pair in this column. Right, that finally does for the rest of those thermos. 4, 9, 2, 7, 8. That's 6 by Sudoku. That's a 1, 3 pair. Now this has to be 3 or 4. It can't be 3, so it's 4 so that it can have a partner up there. 5, 9, 3, 8, 6, 4. I'm looking at the final column. I know where 7 goes. That can't be a 1 at the bottom. Okay, so 1 and 2, 2, 5 pair, that's 9 and 1, 3 and 5 down here. Not sure how they go based on the thermo, but the Sudoku tells me. Then 9 and 4, that's a 5. I think this is coming now. So it's taken ages in relative terms. 5 and 6, 5 and 2, 7 and 2, and a 2 and a 3 at the top. There we go. Wow. Very different. 6 minutes 26. That, it felt like it was a lot worse than that. I don't know if that'll be a 2-hat time. I think it should be for that puzzle. There should be a little bit of generosity because... Or maybe I was just very slow to spot these totals of 21 and 22 and what they did. Ah, interesting. Don't know. Okay, the little killer. Right, let's restart the clock. Okay, so a 15 in the corner. That is 6, 9, therefore. Had to look at all the corners. No, this one is 7, 8. Start in the top left. So this is 6, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3 in the rest of the box, of which that can't be a 3. Now, 3 and 7 is 10. That must be 3 and 2. Yes, use all of the clues. Always a good tip. In any sort of puzzle, it doesn't have to be this type. Now, 3 plus 12. Is it 4, 8 or 5, 7? It's not 4, 8 because of that cell. So 2, 4, 8 in the rest of the box, but let's use the clue. So it's 2, 8 there. In fact, we know which way around they go thanks to Sudoku. 4 there. 3 and 5 coming down here. 5 plus 10 has to be 7, 3 now. 1, 2, 4. There is another 15 clue. So all of those are done. Now that has to become a 7. It can't be 6, 8 or 9. These two add up to 11. They're not 9, 2. They're 5, 6. 1, 9, 3 left to go. We can do the 1, and that's a 9 by little killer rules. That's 4. Can I really not do these other digits? How strange. Oh, there's another 15 up here. A fourth 15 at the top and at the bottom. Right, that's got to be helpful. So that's a 2. They add up to 9. The other two have to add up to 6. They could be repeat 3s, except they can't. That has to be 1. That's a 5. That sorts out the 6 and the 5. Now I can put in 4 here. Have a look at this one, which is going to have a 1 at the bottom, that therefore they add up to 8. The other two have to add up to 7, and that is 2 or 5. So the other two are a 2, 5 pair, which is a bit surprising. 7, 8, 9, that's just Sudoku. 2 there, naked. Right, so that sorts it out. 5 on the diagonal puts 2 there, 5 there. So I think this is fine. 6, 7, 8, 1, 4, 4 there, 1, 8, yes, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 3, 1, 9. This has gone much faster. I suppose to some extent because I'm used to little killer mechanics, and that does speed the solve along. 6, 7, 9, 7, 6, 9. 1 digit to go, 6. Just under 3 minutes. And I did say I would not look to see if there were any other 15s, but I will look at the 2. 9, 11, 12, 13. That couldn't have been labelled 15. This one looks wrong as well. And I suspect all the 6-cell diagonals could not possibly contain another 15. I think Clover has packed as many as you probably can in there. Very nice puzzle. Nice and tractable. Lots of given digits, to be fair. And another one done. So we go on to the 5th one. Killer Quadruples by Sam. Okay, so let's restart the clock and let's go. Right. Oh, this cage has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one does 2. Oh, look, all these cages are beautifully totaled to give us a start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So ignoring the digits that I have. Oh, this is a problem. No, because I didn't read it correctly. It's 22 total. There we go. So I'm basically deducting the quadruples from the cage totals, and what's left is incredibly helpful. 5, 7, 4. Thank you, Sam. 3, 4, 6 there. Yeah, the rest of the clues maybe not so helpful. It's the price you pay. Oh, 1, 3, 5, 9 there. So that has to be a 2. That's strange. Is that going on here as well? Yes, that has to be a 2 because it can't be 1, 3, 4, 6. Now I get a bit scattergun in my approach to these, unfortunately. 1, 2, 1, 3, 5 to go in here. Oh, that can't be 3 or 5, so that's a 1. 1, 3, 4, 6. This is 2, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9 there. So 7 in this box is here. That's a 4, 8, 6 triple, which is going to reduce that to a 2, 9 pair. 1 and 3 here. Can't separate them. 5 there, but I can do 2 and 4. That makes this 6 and 8. Now we're flying along again, as long as I know what I've been putting in my pairs. 2, 4. That can't be 4. So one of these is 4, and that fixes this as 3, and that bounces back up there, fixes that as 1, 4. That becomes a 3. That's looking down at the 1, 3 pair. Now we've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 2 there. Oh, that's become a 1 since we got the 4. Don't know when that was, probably quite early. 2, 9 pair. 1, 4, 6. That's an 8. 4, 6, 7, 1, 8. That makes this a 5. 7, 8, 4, 6. That's a 3. That's 2 or 9. I don't actually know which. Right, 1, 2 on this quadruple must be there. That must be 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we've got 7, 6, and 9 to place in the box. Don't get stuck now. 1, 2 pair looking at that. Okay, so 5 there. No, I don't need to do a 1, 2 pair. I've got this 2, 4 going on. 6, 7, 8 across row, whatever it is, row 4. 6 in this column has to be there now. Ah, that's just sitting there. 7, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5. So 3, 6, or 8 there. This can't be 7. They can't be 5. Come on, do some proper pencil. 6 there. I don't know, I may have mispencil marked that for a moment, but sorted it out. And we're off again. Now, that's not 6, that's 9. This is now a 7, 6 pair. No, 9 there. We've got 8 here, 8, 6, 4 like that. The 9, 2 are done, of course. Ah, yes, this 9, 7 pair that was so annoying is done now. 8, 9, so it's 5, 7 in the corner. In fact, we know the order because of the 5 in the other corner. Now, this has to be 1, 2, 9, 8, 9, 2, 8, 7. Yeah, now we are racing to a finish, I hope. This is the sort of puzzle where I could easily have put in mistakes, to be fair. I mean, I caught one of them as I did it, I think, and as for the rest, who knows, might have left something in. 5, 3, this I-wing gives us 1, 2, that's a 1, 2, that's 5 now. 1, 3 pair, oh, they are done. 3, 1, 9, 8, 3, 8, 4. That is right. Wow, is that still under 5 minutes? It felt like an eternity this time. Well, I'm confident of picking up the 2 hat times. Maybe Philip is the only one that could have dished me there, but there's some really interesting puzzles. They were actually generally not on the easy side of genuinely approachable. They were on the slightly harder side. I mean, they are still genuinely approachable, but slightly tougher set than normal. Really impressive though, and I enjoyed solving them, as I always do, to be fair. And I hope to see you again, well, for more gas in maybe 3 days, for more Sudoku tomorrow. Thanks, as always, for watching. It's a pleasure to have your company, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.